Hi, Digital Imaging. Today what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to prep your file here for creating your t-shirts here. So remember, for your t-shirts you can, let me just delete one thing here and that'll make a little bit more sense here. So remember, for your files, you need to prep your files correctly here for your t-shirts. First thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your text is turned into an outline here. So here's my text. It's not turned into an outline. To do that, I can go up to type and then go to create outlines here, and remember, you want to do this at the very end so that you can turn your text from a text object to an outline here, because I'm not going to have that font on my computer here. Remember, you can do 3 colors max here, and if you need to make a new layer here, you can do that. I've got this student's design here. They have a white t-shirt. Here's their overall design. They've got their design with their black vinyl here, their mint vinyl, and then here is their other vinyl. I'm going to create a new layer, a new artboard. So I go to Edit, Document Setup, Edit Artboards, and then if I hold my Alt key and hold Shift, I can create my new artboard here. Okay. Then remember, you want to label. You want to label everything here. Wrong layer here. You want to label everything. So this is mint. This is black. And then this is gold. Okay. You also need to make sure that you're turning, that you're uniting all your pieces here. So here's this student's design. What they did was they used the brush tool, which is fine, but now they need to make this all one solid piece here, because the vinyl cutter is going to read all these lines here, and it's going to cut this out, but it's also going to cut out all these little lines here. It's going to mess up the design here. So what I want to do is I want to go to Object, and then I'm going to go to Flatten Transparency, and inside here I'm going to do that, and then see, now what it's done is turn those strokes into objects. And then I can do this a couple different ways. Probably the easiest way is if I go to my Pathfinder tool and then I can press Unite, and then that'll make that all one single piece here. Okay. On hers, there are a few kind of small things that need to be kind of cleaned up here, because the vinyl cutter is going to cut those out as well. Probably the easiest way to do this is I could use my blob brush and whoops. Okay, blob brush. Blob brush is not working for me. Anyway, I could use my blob brush, but for some reason it's not working. So what I am going to do is just go in and select all those pieces and get rid of those here. Okay, so if I select those, that'll delete that. All right. Same thing with my text here. So if you look at my text, same thing. These parts where they're overlapping, the vinyl cutter is going to cut those pieces out here. And it's not going to ruin your design, but it's not going to be what you want. So then I'm going to go to Unite again and do that here. Okay. And then everything here looks pretty good. I'm just making sure that there's no sort of interior lines here for the design, and that everything looks good here. Okay. So this one is perfect. This one will work really well here. This has the final design. She's got a white t-shirt with these colors here. And then last thing you want to do is you want to check and make sure that all your smallest designs are not going to be too thin here. So if I use my line tool, I can do a 3-point stroke here. Let's just change this to black. Okay. And I'd want to compare this to the smallest parts of my design. You know, so if I look at this, everything looks pretty good here. That'll work. Okay. All right.